Good evening, all. How are you all doing? Welcome to the stream. I completely forgot to mute the mic, but hey ho, that's just how it goes. I do sound a little bit funny because I'm very throaty today. Not feeling very well with, I've had a sore throat, bad throat for a few days, and it's finally starting to kick off now. So, guys, I hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. We are roughly on time. It's a Root Lucky Dip stream tonight, but because Saturdays is going to be a viewers vote the route night, I need to find out what is the route that we start on Saturday. So at the moment, I'm just about to pull 4 routes from the bag of shame, from the bag of routes, sorry. And you are going to vote through the stream on what route it is. So let me pull this one. It's an orange one, which means nothing unless you know where they roughly are. That's the yellow one. Number 2, could be a recent one, that one. Number 3, and which is the old yellowy one, and number 4. Right. Okay, so what have we got? Okay, so first up will be that one. Right, I'll just do this now and get this out of the way, and then I'll say the hellos. I hope you guys are well. Been a bit of a hard day today, so yeah, it was my first full day literally doing the picking and putting stuff away. Total kilometres walked were about 13 kilometres, nearly 17,000 steps. Well, it was over 17,260. So yeah, it's a bit big, bit of a long day. Right. Okay. So, and these are going to go straight back in to the bag tonight. So the routes that have come up are Peak Forest, West Somerset Railway 2023, Birmingham Crewe, Dresden Riesa. Not Dresden Leipzig, the old Dresden Riesa. Right, and you can start voting for them. These are going to go back in the old route selection. Hi Ralph, how you doing? Could you imagine if I ever appeared on one of your streams again? Yay. It'd be great. It would be great. Hi everyone. Look, if you've said hello, hi East Killer. Why is that there? Come on, get off. Why is he doing that? I want live chat, not top chat. So, and I think Great Western has turned up. There's a few other people that have turned up as well. And because it's all scrolled up the screen, and I can't scroll it up because I've got the poll, my little YouTube shout for the memberships as well. So yeah, that's in there as well. And occasionally, like now, I will actually drop it in the chat. So right, because it's Root Lucky Dip tonight, I need someone to say stop in the chat. Anyone. I'm just just shuffling everything up, and then basically my hand will go in and fondle the rest of the routes until someone says stop, and basically I will pull whatever I have. There we go. East Killer has. Right, okay. Oh, okay, we start with a nice one. Right, so I am kind of knackered today as well, so it's a lot to do, really. I mean, You wouldn't believe how much parcels that Amazon deal with in a day, and it's a lot. It's an awful lot, to be honest. These are all going to be timetabled services as well. Right, that can go in there. And first route tonight is Blackpool Ormskirk. At each killer, we meet again. Oh, there. Right. Why is it coming up with add emotes? I don't need to add emotes. Go away. It's a nice break from moderation from time to time to watch a friend streamer. It's appreciative. You know, you are a mod on here, but you know, there's at the moment we don't really touch wood. Oh no, there you go, that's wood. At the moment, I don't really have problems, but I do envisage we'll get some at some point. But you know, it is what it is. Right, Blackpool branches Preston and Blackpool. Preston to Blackpool and Ormskirk. Of course, you know where. Well, yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, right. Do you know what I fancy doing? I just fancy doing a 142 run today. What colour though? Do we have chocolate, orange? It's Terry's. It's not Terry's. It's mine. Or blue. Last week and a half things have been ruthless. Really? Oh wow. Whew. Oh dear. What one? Orange, blue, or brown? For a skipper. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go chocolate. Like a good skipper. Manchester Victoria to Blackpool North. Let's do that one. So we're going to be doing 2P59 Mankey Victoria to Blackpool North. I'm just going to take dynamic weather off. No, just sod it. Leave it on. So yeah, it's just been a bit of a tough day today because it's my first day back after having 4 days off. Good evening, Bradley. How are you? Birmingham to crash. Don't you mean Crewe? I just got to keep an eye on it because if the stream finishes, I have to make sure I make a note of which route is in the lead. So yeah. Unlock the doors. I'll turn her on first. Easy. Doors unlocked. We're not crashing today, I hope. No, I hope we're not, because that would just be a pain in the ass. I do want to do a stream on the PC at some point, so but it'll be a set number of routes, I suspect. Headlights, lights tail, lights marker, head. That's it, isn't it? Headlights. Where are we going? No, not. Where are we? Oh, we're at Preston. Oi, oi. Oi, oi, Savoy. And I want F7. So where are we going? We're going to Blackpool North, aren't we? There we go. Wait until 10 o'clock. So what else have we got around here? When's the pool training? Come on. Oh. I only hear 47. See what we got in here. Ooh. Virgin here already. Bloody hell. Freightliner here as well. Another chocky one. Love a good 47. They're a bit loud. Ah, Preston Blackpool was awesome. It's still a good route, even though you got Preston in the West Coast main line. I know, well, I know I'm running a bit late, but I just want to see what's up here. You know me, do my loco spotting. Mail coaches. See, this is what we need at Tees Valley in Dartmouth, Darlington. Well, there's a 40, an 08, and a 47. Oh yeah, not going to lie there. 441 and 442. 40069, Bradley's favourite 40. And 08902. Awesome. Right. Let's dive under here. We're 1001. Where's my chopper? Skipper. Right.
The next station stop is Kirkham and Wesham.
Kirkham and Wesham. Full notch, straight off. That's what you got to do. We will be bouncing over those junctions. So, I bought myself congratulations on getting a job present today. Good job. Yeah, literally, this is a train sim bus, isn't it? Just remembered something awesome. Oh, I just love the acceleration on this. I bought myself Battlefield 6. Yeah, I'm working at Amazon. It's a final mile, last mile distribution centre. So basically, the parcels all come in from across the UK, from the fulfilment centres, and they come to us. Literally, we put we get them all sorted out. You know, there's God knows how many lorries there is overnight, about 10 or 15 lorries overnight that comes in. You do not realise how many parcels you do in the day. Usually about 20 to 25,000 parcels a day, and that is now towards Christmas only going to ramp up to about 120,000 parcels a day. So yeah, that's a lot. So you're sorting them and yeah. Basically, what I do, the parcels get 47 on something. The parcels will get sorted off the lorry, then they'll go onto the conveyor, basically, and then they'll go in to be stowed away in the bags that are in the locations. Then when that is all done, what I then do is go around just picking the loads for the routes, and I have a maximum of 9 bags. He helps getting it from A to X, and to Z. Yeah, basically. And then we just basically we use all handheld scanners and little finger scanners as well. And yeah, they range from about, you know, from a couple of kilos to about 15, 16 kilos a bag of parcels, and then you've got boxes as well to go on that. So you can have a cart full of 9 bags. Then you can have a minimum cart of 1 bag and God knows how many oversized boxes, or a maximum of 5 bags and cartons as well. So yeah, currently sat at the PC. Right, that's cool. You don't know if that'll be a job for me because you've been 5 years without one now. I'm having to do a bit of a retrain, so to speak. Yeah, I mean,
The next stop is
you know, I've had to train on doing all this. Although it's stuff that I've done in the past, it's using scanning technology and scanning it from one place to another, picking it, sort of thing, and yeah, so it's something that I have done, but it's a lot of walking about. I did 13k today in 4 hours. So yeah, my knees, my back, and my easy Bradley, and my feet and my ankles are hurting a bit. Ooh, and we are going a bit fast. But the thing is, though, I am enjoying it. I mean, this was my Sunday. I had a bit of a late start because basically I couldn't get my login on my gun and my handheld thing properly. Arthritis is horrible, yeah. But it's you know, it's something I'm actually coming from, not only from a year of not working, but from not working between 2021 and November 21 to July 2024. Although I do count doing 24/7 caring as work. Apparently DWP don't. Apparently, well, they, you know, if they don't think that's work, then they, you know, they're the ones sat on their asses 95% of the time when you go in the offices. DWP is Department for Work and Pensions. Yeah, it's all right, but there are some people there that kind of take the biscuit somewhat. But you're always going to get that with people. So, but yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. Don't forget, hit the like button and the sub button as well if you are new. Big thank you for doing that. Also consider coming up, it'll be about coming up to join for being a member. Memberships are $3.99 a month, I believe. You get 2 members only live streams, members first videos, and custom emoji if Bradley would like to show off the custom emoji, and custom badges as well. Yeah, arthritis is pretty bad because my mum suffered with it a lot. She had it really bad in her knee. Let's start slowing down to 45 anyway.
The next station stop is Kirkham.
Some of those are nicked. You ain't seen that. I'm also a bit... got some chicken stuck between my teeth, which is really annoying. Yeah, so I'll be up again at 7 tomorrow. Get myself sorted. Just having a bit of a bounce.
We will shortly be arriving at Kirkham and Wesham.
So we've got to do a little bit of investigative work tomorrow and over the next few days. We got an RRV that's appeared in the yard, and it's another 2 weeks basically before we get the 5-day line closure down here. But I'm just wondering if they're prepping it. So I shall pop down there from work tomorrow, and then pop into the station. If I'm feeling fit enough. Seems as though Carl has turned the fog on. Good evening, Carl, if you are watching on the way home on the bus.
The next stop is Kirkham and Wesham.
Boggy. It's actually that's the first time I've done. Was it the second time that I've actually managed to pull Birmingham Crewe out of the bag? Bolton Field.
The next station stop is Bolton-le-File.
So I'll just leave it at 30. We are BR back in the day, so we will be running a bit late. Whew. Back onto the main line. I will try and design some more emojis at some point as well when I get 5 minutes, whenever that is. But I don't know when that's going to be. We're okay for badges for the next 5 years. Badges? Badges? I'll give you stinking badges. Can't remember what film that's from, actually. So it's a bit windy. I think we're due some rain. Apparently in the next 2 hours, we're due some rain. Should need to see what the weather's like for tomorrow. Rain round about 2100 going through to midnight, and then from about 9 o'clock, oh great, all day tomorrow. Yay. Why can't we have rain overnight and then just not rain tomorrow? That's what I would have preferred. So I just get myself comfy. We'll have to do a farewell tour down the old West Coast main line. Ooh, hiccups. Yeah, so last night I wasn't feeling very well. That's why I didn't stream. Then obviously today woke up, throat was going, I don't feel well. I was like, get the cough sweets down me, and yeah, put my big boy pants on. And yeah, we're going to stream Bradley's favourite speed. You shouldn't have any adverts in the streams tonight, because I've marked it down for manual insertion for adverts. Liverpool. I do love this time of year though for the autumnal colours. Slow it down to about 50. Piqued my interest. Just noticed on the bridge that we just went under, there's a bus stop on top of the bridge. That's where it turns off up there for the refinery. Bouncy, bouncy. Aye. Love a good bounce.
We will shortly be arriving at Holton Le Files. The next station stop is Leighton.
Oops. £20 mph on this one. Oh, locked doors. I so love this train.
The next stop is Leighton.
I have to try and do a route lucky dip on the PC at some point on a Thursday. But then if we don't have the route on the PC, then we just choose another one. Because I don't have all the routes. I have about 30 or 40 routes. Just bought the ATS Turbo. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not really bothering with stuff with Train Sim Classic at the moment because I'm so far behind in it. So I'm not really worried about that. I want to sort of try. I've got a demo of a Star Trek game actually that I want to sort of give that a bit of a go over the weekend. Yeah, that's fair enough, isn't it? To be honest.
We will shortly be arriving at Leighton.
You're saving up for the Lego Moon, yeah. Space station. I've got to really crack on with my Lego. I've not touched it. I need to get motivated though, that is the thing. And currently I'm not. We'll need to buy more PPV. Good evening there, Carl. How are you, sir? Regarding your comment on my post, if you have Android phone, namely Samsung, you can sign up on Samsung Health app, and it will tell you. You will get notified of when you do your exercise and that, and how many miles or kilometres that you walk. You have until Tuesday night off. Oh, awesome. And then I take it you're on late. Try and use Subway Sim update. Yeah, I've not looked at that yet.
The next station stop is Leighton.
Seems as though Carl has come in just in time to switch the fog machine off. Phone is an Oppo. We'll have a look in Play Store for a step counter. Oh, also. See if Warp 8 getaway, shall we? I didn't think that had any wheels then. Good evening, Tom. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Any predictions for the November roadmap? Well, apparently there was something that had leaked actually, and that was the actual November roadmap link on the website. It's been removed. Welcome to the stream, young Tom. Ooh, another Virgin 47 there. Then it's none of the 7 night shifts. It's a run of 7 night shifts. Hours are changing from tomorrow to 6:30 till 6:30 instead of 7 to 7. Ooh. You hope more about Stuttgart, yeah. I did break it, didn't I? I'm kind of hoping we get details of the upcoming Great Western Remaster. You know there'll be people on Train Sim World 3 and 4 and 5 saying, do we get it? No, you don't. Upgrade. Watch that signal. Watch that signal. Order 420? Yes. What, the GWE? Where are we going? Platform 5. We won't be on time, but ooh, get your choppers out, Bradley. Yeah, there's a Saturday coming up that I won't be streaming because I have my mate from Highbridge here coming to visit. So, yeah. But I may stream on the Sunday. See how things are. I'm seeing a lot of posts, well, that people are having problems with various routes after the update. I mean, touch wood, I've not had any problem. He has the high ground. Kind of. I can't spell. You wonder if they do something in December again like last year. Yeah, they may do. Can't say I've heard. Oh, 4,952 and a platinum. People screaming for an ICE4. Yeah. Right, so while that's loading back, where's my little thingy? Right. So don't forget, keep voting for the route that you want me to start with on Saturday nights. Viewers vote the route. We get people screaming for an IC4, yeah, and rightfully so, to be fair. Someone type stuff in the chat, please, as well. I can hear. I'm just jostling my bag of routes about. Now let's just start funneling all the bits of paper in there. Oh, he just says stop. He's on the ball, this guy. Oh, okay. So we're across the pond on this one. Does anyone know where we are apart from across the pond? Oh, no. We are on the Long Island Railroad, the original one. Why is Dresden Riesa in the poll and not Leipzig? Because I picked those four routes out. I still have the Dresden Leipzig route, the Dresden Riesa route, as I do have Dresden Chemnitz. Ugh, shudders, and Dresden Leipzig. So yeah. Oh my god! Oh, so tired. To the trains. Good evening, Melbourne train guy. How you doing? Hope you're well. Well, good morning. I think it's your end, isn't it? So we are the Long Island Railroad, the original version. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Good. Hope everyone is well here. Yeah. Well, I'm not. I've got a bad throat. Let's do 8-car version. New York Penn to Hampstead. That's what we're going to do. I'm just going to leave dynamic weather on for the time being. So work is halted onto the old model railway at the moment because I'm just really not sure. Really not sure. It's annoying, it really is. So that's got to be on. If the rear lights ain't on, I'm not going to go down and get them. Put them on. They're on. Get the old drone going. Yeah, so I bought myself a little Prezi, which was all welcome back to work Prezi, which was a Battlefield 6 for the PS5. So tomorrow afternoon, after I've had a quick delve over the station way and onto looking in the sidings, I don't need to go into town tomorrow. I need to read my emails because I've not bothered reading any today. I've not had the PC on today, to be honest. I will need to have the PC on tomorrow because there'll be bits I need to sort out. I get my first wage slip tomorrow as well, which is pretty cool. Well, I've got my wage slip now. I've got my first wage tomorrow. Hi there, Adam. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. So you may have heard me earlier in the week or over the last week, I think it was, say that there's a big thing going on in the model railway community about people trolling these supposed YouTubers who are apparently only in it for the money and they're not apparently well good at modelling. or they use other people's works for their own justification, saying it's theirs, sort of thing. One of them was a lady called Lucy, and she had a model railway that she bought from someone called Farkham, and she was invited along with two other YouTube personalities in the model railway world to talk at the BRM model railway show in November in a few weeks' time. And she's got nothing but trolls, you know, people trolling her and abusing her and everything, you know, and up to a fact where that she's taken herself off of, I think it was Instagram and Facebook, and she is only on YouTube, but now under a different name and not Farkham. Now, Farkham, it's not a swear word, was someone else's popular... Hi, Kanan, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Farkham was someone else's model railway route, what they sold. Now, she's paid money for this, so it's hers. No one else's, it's hers. What she does to it is entirely up to her. But people say that she's got no talent, and she's basically, you know, she's basically just going off someone else's work, casting it off as hers. Well, she has got a lot of tap modelling talent. She does some really decent weather stuff on her videos. She's got more videos coming out now. She said they ain't gonna stop me. She said I'll just carry on. And yeah, she's, you know, it just gets to the point where you get people that just like, it's what they say is, you know, you thought the forums were bad. Yeah, you read some of the stuff that's being thrown about because people don't like. Someone put down a conversation about YouTubers, whether they actually do know how to model or are they just in it for the money, sort of thing. Well, is that the same for me? Am I in this for the money? Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to drive a train. Not really, no, I don't. But do you know what I mean? You don't think she deserves to stop? Oh no! Oh God, no! No, she should continue. She is continuing. I don't know if she's going to the show though. I said to her, I said, do it. Just go. Just be yourself. The worst thing is that what you see is cancel, and then let them win. Don't. I said, just get on. You know, because I've got on with her for a bit. I chatted to her with Burton Road and Hentis Rail and obviously my other Facebook page and that. And yeah, you know, she doesn't deserve. No one deserves bullying. No one. And it's these little sad trolls that, unfortunately, they're little. To me, they're nothing but insignificant pimples on the face of Earth. Oh no, how did I put it? Insignificant pimples on the arse of life. There you go. Oh, you've got a Model J99 and that's where there's... Oh, that's nice. Right, we're stopping at Woodside. So, you know, I mean, I've got no skill in modelling, and it's... Where do you learn skill? Where do you get your skill from? From repeatedly doing the job that you're doing. Skill is earned. That's the thing. You learn a skill. You don't just get given it. It doesn't, you know, you have to do it, complete it to earn it, to learn the skill, to learn to get better and everything. And, you know, I've seen the videos, I've watched the videos that she's got, on her weathering stuff and everything, and she's actually building another layout as well. So good evening, Mostly Harmless. How are you? So yeah. Yeah, there's loads of people that are doing it because it's basically because one of the things is that she's been invited to do the talk at the BRM, and the other thing is to do with that she has the route Farkham, and she's making money off of it from, although it was someone else's route. That person sold that route. She's paid money for that route, that model railway layout. That's the thing. It's hers. She can make money off of it if she wants, and it's not up to anyone else apart from her. And there are people that are just absolute assholes, basically. Sorry, my voice is cracking up a bit as well. So her videos are on YouTube. Yeah, all good in the hood. Excellent. That's good in the hood, even. So I will be. I want to sort of try and do a video at some point because I just want ideas for to go on top of what I need for my route or my layout. Sorry. We're stopping in 5.6 miles. It's the loading gauge. And her name's Lucy. It's double O gauge, and it's basically, the idea is there's a depot, a little traction depot, which will have a fuel stage and a load test bank or load bank test centre, as well as a 2-lane engine shed, which also doubles up as rolling stock as well. And then there'll be storage lines further on down the further on down the line, which will be another baseboard. I can't tell you the size because I can't remember it off by heart, but it's double O gauge. You just subscribed, awesome. Yeah, you know, I'm absolutely disgusted because the other one who gets it as well is Harold Rhodes, and that guy, he's nuts. He's brilliant. And he, you know, what he does, and he messes around in his like videos. And he lost a lot of people, subscribers from his Facebook and YouTube for doing that. But he said he's not going to change. He said because it's how he is. He's serious about his railway modelling and that, but he just acts a bit like a fool, sort of thing, which he likes doing on his certain videos and that. And I don't really see a problem with that. It is a good layout, and it was just basically I hadn't subscribed to her, and then I've been subscribed to her for about a year or two now, and yeah, she's got such a really good following. But it's just people, it's not your layout. You didn't build it. You're taking all the credit for it. You didn't build it. Well, no, she didn't. But she's paid good money for that layout. It's hers, you know. So why can't she make money off of it? She's not turning around saying she made it. Yeah, Harold Road is really good. Obviously, New Junction as well, with Richard Thingy from Akura Scale. Richard Watson. I've actually seen him 3 or 4 times at the model railway shows, but I've never been to talk to him. Dragon Junction is another one that I subscribe to, but I don't really watch his stuff. Wyvern Lane. I've heard of Wyvern Lane. I think I do follow that one. Hopefully you've subscribed to Burton Road as well. That's on Facebook though. Yeah, I really don't have the space, to be honest, because well, I kind of do, because my family's saying, why don't you just do it like round the room? I've got a fucking huge size bedroom, to be honest, but it's a little bit of a funny, like, little L shaped, and you know, it can be done, but I just need access to a wardrobe, a walk-in wardrobe, and my bed. Oh, hello. We're a bit fast. Hopefully a lot of people follow Burton Road on Facebook. I've actually, to be honest, I've only got six videos, I think. So I really do need to do another one at some point. I'll tell you what, on the latest version, the latest update video for New Junction, he had a 31 on the Heritage line, and that 31 sounded so good. Burton Road, never heard of her. There. How dare you. You've got a Halloween party to do tomorrow. It's just at the old folks' home. Don't scare them too much, will you? Sorry. Oh my god. That nearly took my breath away. Ding, 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 ding. Oh man. Just don't go jump scaring them, for fuck's sake. Oh, there's a new video up as well, if you haven't seen it, on the YouTube channel. It went straight. I released it straight off. It's only about a minute and a half long. And I will be open with it, and it does say in the video description, it was filmed by my mate Luke, who sometimes comes in here. He has a DJ magic drone, and he sent it to me the other day. He goes, "Oh, you can put this up on your channel," and I thought, I've got to do something special with it. Let's put some music to it. Went through a few bits of music, which were royalty free, and I thought, you know what, Isle of Wight, class 484, and I thought, you know what, bit of Train Sim World 4 music, ambient theme. Oh, is this going to be a messy Halloween party then? Because it's a bloody Halloween party. Does that mean you've murdered the guests already? Wow, we're early. Look at that. No. Oh, okay. For the oldies, like I said, don't jump scare them, will you? just love as you cut the power off, you just lose that acceleration. Good evening, Joseph. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Yeah, I've got a bit of a dodgy throat. Apart from that, brilliant. And aching a bit. So we're stopping at Floral Park and Hampstead next. There, and I think, is it that one? There we go, there. It's weird without announcements. Hi Daniel, how are you? Welcome to the stream. So have you tried doing a bit of swimming that night? No. I'll probably get harpooned by whalers or something like that. Just take me for a whale in the English Channel. Either that or get plucked up on a boat and sent over to France. Or is that Dover? I don't know, one of the two. Weird thing is, I live next to the coast and I can't swim. And believe it or not, when I was 18, between 18 and 25, I went wave skiing. Not wave skiing, wave ski board. Yeah, wave board. Wave skiing? Yeah, wave. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. It was like paddle boarding sort of thing, but you're on a no. It's wave skiing. Just go down the beach with my mate, wave skiing. Not good when the ice caps melt. No, it's not. You know, believe it or not, I live. What? It's got to be about 100 metres away from Holes Bay, which is a bay, strangely enough. And they're already starting to put in flood defences down here. 100 metres away from the water. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah. Yeah. Well, all this where I am now, all this was reclaimed land. No, actually, I don't think this bit was. This bit wasn't reclaimed land. But when they built the place where my dad works, just on the other side of this little bit area, they did find explosives from the First World War, because there used to be a munitions area in this thing, and obviously when they built Asda as well below us, this used to also, they found steel rails, sleepers, and boxes of I think one of them was grenades. They found a box of was it Second World War grenades, which they had to go and take out and destroy. No submarine, no. Well, we've got some bad weather coming in this week, but this weekend I think it is. I think I can remember that. But yeah, I mean, I'm all right. Just you know what? I thought we were turning off down there. Yeah. I don't mind if it's on tomorrow afternoon. I'll probably wear my coat with me anyway tomorrow, seeing as I had my hoodie today. I suspect I'll probably take my coat with me tomorrow. Oh dear. It's either 20 to 9 or 20 to 10, I can't see. Well, we are supposed to be stopping somewhere. Horn's broken. It's a bit windy now, so around about 9 o'clock, I reckon. I think they said we're supposed to be getting some rain down here.
Mind the gap.
It's only the second route. This is Long Island Railroad, the original. Oh, as the lorries just left. And we're slowly coming to a stop. Might sound a bit of a weird one since now we get the GWR now in game. You love to see Exeter to Cardiff and as expected DLC, but if you own the Exeter to Plymouth, it should be later in. I don't know. I think we personally, I think we need more like Southwestern. I'm not going to go into one where Adam Bradley will turn around and say Hentis is booked. Jesus, there's a bit of a trip hazard here, isn't it? I'll just fall over that and go, ah! Bit of health and safety issue. Oh, that'd be a nice route, Bradley. Yeah. .9. Oh God. 3.9 miles. Oh Jesus. 3.8 miles from Hampstead. London, Waterloo to Bournemouth with a 158444. Nah, that would be too long. They wouldn't do it. It's about 100 miles. Hentis is booked. What? Froggy. Hey there. Oh no, that's sort of frog. Okay, ribbit. Yeah, reckon about 9 o'clock we'll get the rain. Classic Eurythmics song, Here Comes the Rain Again. I've already got the free roam scenarios sorted out in my head, Bradley, when the route does come eventually, whenever that is. Oh, I've got to abuse the Volta roll when I get home as well. Before I go to bed. Still drizzling here outside for you, East Killer. In where is it? Yeah, are you over in the US? Joseph, I've no idea, mate. Route lucky dip tonight. Don't forget though to vote on what route you want me to drive for Saturday's first route on the viewers vote the route. Whatever he pulls out his sack. Bradley, behave. My bag, not my sack. My bag. Santa has a sack, I have a bag. Oh, these just turned up. Drop this down to 30 before we hit the point work, hopefully. Maybe not. And then 15. Oh, sorry. Ooh. I won £5 in a lucky dip on the lottery today. Yay. Well, last night's lottery. %50 rain. Cheers. Oh, she's got a Lucy's got a OBA wagon weathering tutorial out. Oh, that's pretty cool. You like to see. The thing is, though, some train faults will actually stop the train. Basically, you won't be able to carry on with the service. So, I mean, those train faults ain't too bad. Oh, but to be honest, I don't bother putting train faults on because I just don't bother with them. Doesn't interest me one bit. You'd like to see more game faults. Oh wait, those are bugs. Ah, you're such a comedian. And we are now approaching Hampstead. Please take all your belongings with you, or I will be going through them, and then what I don't like, I will be shoving in the bin. 90-mile-an-hour limit past the station. Well, I'd like to see that happen. At least you ain't a moaner. That's what she said. You'll still get the sea bug when it disappears. What sea bug? I don't know. I know they've updated a lot of stuff, but I think that was one of the first things they updated. Lock the doors. Were there any people on my train? 7,823. And a gold. Gold, Bradley. Bradley, gold. Gold, Bradley. Bradley, gold. Dexter, Plymouth. As you enter Dawlish, Warren, it disappears. What console are you on? PC? Are you on? Right, let's take a sip. Xbox S. Is that the Series S or the Xbox S? The Gen 8 or the Gen 9 S? Someone type stop in the chat as well, guys. Gen 8. Well, that could be one of the reasons is you're on Gen 8, basically. What have we got? Ooh, this has been coming up a bit recently, actually. We're back to Blighty. And this has come up a couple of times, actually. When was the last time this came up? We last played this route. This is the third time in October it's turned up. So we first played this on the 2nd of October. We then played it on the 16th. We're now playing East Coastway on the 30th. So that's come up in three times in October. That's interesting. Right. Let me just see. What's that? come up on Discord. Platform Wibble. Videos and screenshots of what? Trains Sim World Tour. Trains Sim World. You remaster when? I don't know. It'd be interesting, wouldn't it, if they do remaster it? But I don't think they will. You never know. Right, so East Coastway. What are we going to do? Let's have a look. So, if you want to know what the polls are at the moment, the votage. Basically, Peak Forest with 17%, West Somerset Railway with 29%, Dresden Riesa with 12%, but with 42% of the vote at the moment, and 24 people have voted. We will be starting, as it stands, with Birmingham to Crewe on the on Saturday's viewers vote the route. Yeah, East Coastway is not a bad route, to be honest. I fancy doing a bit of the old 313 jobs. Let's do a Lewis to Brighton. Is that worth buying? Well, the 171 and the 377/3 are being released for it from Rivet, so I suspect it will be a new timetable, which will also include the 313. So that will be coming up at some point. So yeah, I'm just getting comfy. Ow. Right, so we are doing a 313 service from Lewis to Brighton. Awesome. Right, so I must remember to shove that on. Lighting set, auxiliaries. Turn the master key on. Bing. That will come on, but you can't really do anything with it. I've got one of them sat behind me, behind my sofa. Unlock the doors. Put the headlights on. You'd rather hope that we can use the Brighton Main Line 377 on East Coastway. I don't know what they're going to do, but I know there'll be a lot of traffic going out for Brighton Main Line. So whether they'll include the 700 with that as well, and I know they're doing the Gatwick Express units. So I'm kind of hoping they'll have the 377s there, the 700s. Virgin's coming to St Pancakes. Oh, the somehow Virgin returns. Yeah, they've got the European services, haven't they? It's you get the 313 if you obviously one thing to buy is the 313 DLC as well. Lock the doors. Make sure my headlights are on. So yeah, and this is the 313. Lovely little thing, and you can also get to use it. Well, to be honest, I personally would upgrade to a Xbox X if you can, because I think you'll find that certain routes will not be coming out for Gen 8 anymore. You've got access to the Eurostar depot, but that's it so far, you think, yeah. Right. Brakes off, and we're stopping at Falmouth, 4.4 miles. 10 mile an hour. Did I buy the 313 for you? Actually, I did, didn't I? Carl, I got. Did you get the 313 from me? Well, I think it was Jack and Ben. I don't know if Carl was moderator then. 313 had comfortable seats, but no aircon on toilets. No. He wasn't. No. Okay. Falmer in 4.2 miles. There's a bloody stone train down there. I can't afford to do that now, to be honest. Thing is, though, it's just like when I, had my full-time job, I was also still looking after my mum. So although I couldn't claim on carer's allowance, I did get the attendance allowance because I was her carer. She wasn't happy about giving me the money, but she had no choice because that is for basically to pay for carers. So, there was a point where it came to a head and I turned around and said, right then, I'm just not going to care for you then. And she goes, what do you mean? And, there was a few heated arguments with her because she was stubborn. She thought that it was extra money for her. I said, it's money for you to pay for help to go towards carers. And I said, as I'm down as your carer, I get the money. I said, if you don't want to give me the money, Tony, take the brakes off. I said, fine, I just won't do any caring. You're on your own. I said, see how far that money goes on paying for a real carer. And in the end, she saw my way, My mum was old school. That was the thing with her. Bless her. I mean, she'd get her money out the bank. She'd go down. This is before it all went Pete Tong. And the Chinese decided to leak some gas in the air. She'd go down with a little payment slip and a little book. I'd like to take this money out of my account. That sort of thing. And then she'd sit there and take all her money, payment books out that she pay all her bills with. And she then put that money back in the bank. Who's leaking gas? The Chinese. When COVID started, wasn't it? And then this was obviously before Barclays was decided, and a lot of companies were getting away with their, the payment books and everything that you tear off, pay your money in, sort of thing. You pay your bill, you have your little, on the end of your bill, you have your little payment slip, all that sort of stuff. But then when all this started going, just on the term of when COVID was happening, she couldn't understand why the banks weren't letting her, or the companies weren't bringing in the bill paying sort of thing. So this is why I said to her, and at that point I had 3 bank accounts. And I said, we'll use this bank account, my bank account. I said, what we'll do, because when they said, well, everything's all closed, we worked out how much money a month that she needed, and we transferred that from her bank account into my bank account. and then I would then take out weekly the money that she wanted, what she needed. But that's how we paid the bills and everything. And she hated it because she wasn't in control of her money. Yeah, I always gave her what she had and everything. She'd always check everything to make sure that I wasn't doing her over and that. But what person wouldn't? So yeah, it's well, we should be stopping. Maybe not. There we go. We should stop by the end of the platform. Yep. There we are. How far? Well, they got one door they can get on there. They all seem to be okay. So yeah, she, because it was changed and she didn't like things changing. I'm more kind of that sort of thing as well. You get used to doing stuff. And I don't like the way that people are trying to get rid of cash from society. Take your brakes off. That's one thing I do not like. Cash is king. Cash will always be about. What happens when there's a big power outage? You're buggered because cash machines don't work. All that sort of online stuff doesn't work. If the bloke at the convenience store had any sense, he'd have yeah, I mean, I've always got cash, and I always prefer to pay in cash. But there are times like today, I transferred cash over to from one account into another account, but I used my card. Better let the signal know. About what? You're stuck with pounds. Yeah. Bradley crashed. How did you crash? What were you playing on, Bradley? Oh, Leipzig, Dresden. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I did put that on. That I did pass that bug report on as well. Okay. Nope. Those tail lights look as though they're on. Are the tail lights on? No, they can't be. I haven't overrun. I'll be at the platform if I overrun. Landon Road. Good old Landon Road is next. There's never been to a Hentis stream. There's always overshoots and speeding and spadding and game breaking crashes. Oi, Savoy. Definitely spads. Brakes on these trains ain't that good. Only spads. Only Brads. Sir Bradley of Spadalot. Definitely. Normally you have to shoot, got to take a train to Reading. Good stream as usual. Thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate it. Thanks for popping in. Good evening, Alex. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you are well. You're okay. Yeah, I've got a bit of a dodgy throat at the moment. Pretty tired, and I ache a bit. It's my first day, basically back doing my 4-day shifts, and yeah, I'm just not used to it. I've not worked for over a year, and then probably add another 3 years on top of that. From when I did that first couple of months bit of work last year. So yeah, I'm struggling. Plus I walked 13 kilometres today as well. Your throat is being sore. Oh, bugger. It's annoying. I wasn't feeling very well yesterday. That's one reason why I didn't stream. Oh yeah, definitely get used to it after a while. Yeah. I've stopped basically wearing my safety shoes to work. I took them in today, wore them in today, but I took another pair of shoes in with me so I could wear home. It was so much better. Old school route, yeah. Yeah, it's East Coastway, so it is the Brighton main line there, but I think in the new one, the timetable with the 171 and the 3773, it will be a much busier timetable. So I suspect they may have the 700, the 313s, and the 377s and 387s running into and out of thingy, and probably the 166 as well, if that still runs, depending on when the timetable's set. Get Discord ready. DRA. Put that on. And headlights. That should be right. Let's have a look. Heading out. Heading out. Hopefully see everyone on Saturday normal stream time. Yep. No. Should be there. No problem, hopefully. But, yeah. Obviously, I will announce it on the Discord server or on the YouTube community page. So, yeah. But no, thanks for popping in, Joseph. Really appreciated. Right. So, let's find out what the next route will be. Oh. Right. What have we got? I'll probably go to about 10, 11 o'clock tonight anyway. And we'll just go from there. Right, someone type stop in the chat, and then I need a P&B as well. So you might be able to get another 1 or 2 routes in. This one and one more. We'll see. Oh, he just says stop. What have we got? 1 or 2. Come on, out you come. Okay. We're going for all the classics today. We're staying within the UK. Put it that way. And we are going to another southern region destination. It is the Isle of Wight 2022. Right, I just need to have a P&B, and I will be back. I've just got to write this in. I always get down for, we'll do 4 routes, but we may do a 5th one. Actually, it's quite appropriate because the video that I did yesterday was with the Isle of Wight railway going over from Ride Pierhead to Ride Esplanade. Time to usual 484. Not today, Josephine. I'll see you guys in a second. Right. Time to throw. There. Search the Isle of Wight. I don't think I have that, Bradley, actually. Uh-oh. Let's try that again. No, I did have it, but yeah, I don't have it. Oh well. Well, I guess we'll be following all this lot down. Shall we be doing the 12:15 Shankling to Ryde Pierhead? With dynamic weather on as well. Have you heard about Virgin Trains getting the approval for channel services? I think Bradley just mentioned about it, which is pretty good, really, to be honest. Good old Richard Branson will be there flogging it. Even though they're just using his name, and that's it. So, yeah, that's good. I do like these sounds when you turn these on. Bird. And we'll have that one. And you know what? Even though we don't use AWS, we'll have that as well. Somehow Richard Branson's returns. Yeah. Stick my headlights on. Headlight markers. I've read that as something else. We will be stopping at Lake next. Oh, Southwestern, did you pick up the ATS 165? I think he did say he did. I'm going to turn this down in my ears because it's loud. Video uploading now. Awesome. So it's basically a TSW version of the 166, 165 variant for Trains and Classic. Not sure how we managed to get away with that, but yeah, that is a bit. Oh crap! Nah, we're not going to stop here. Sorry, guys. See you later. Where are we stopping next? Sandown. All the map. Yep. £22 his budget. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, hello. Come on. Oh, I'm still going too fast. Oh well, it's only the Isle of Wight. They don't know what speed is. Yeah, I think it should been £15 non-members probably. And he's got to make his money, and he's got to pay staff. Do you remember that? Got to pay staff, overheads, and all that. I think, to be honest, I'd like to see him do stuff the other way. So you got the Tampa from Gold Star, we got the 86, don't really matter, and the railhead treatment train. You sub, so it's £15, but you can see where you're going from. Yeah. I thought you were talking about memberships then, Bradley. Sorry. You won't get a sub because you can't afford it, and two, there isn't much you could realistically use it for. Nah, that's fair enough. Ow. Oh, loads of leaves being blown off the trees now. To be fair, you get more out of it than you thought, but yes, it's a hell of a expensive. There's another minute, yeah. Brum Crewe vote is still going. 39% for Brum Crewe. Did your Train Sim Classic get updated over the last week? No core updates, but it just got updated to the new version. 33.15 is 48, which is quite a lot considering there isn't much you want from the website or that you could see. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yes, okay. You know, I've been reading people's comments on social media about, their routes have all had problems since they've had this update. I'm on the PS5, mate. I've had no problem with it. Blurring textures. Nope. No sign of it for me. What on earth is she doing? Whoa, quick cement. Bradley's had no issues. Braiding is next. You got Northampton route a couple of days ago and had an issue of missing assets and was told they would update the installer, so you're hoping that's fixed now, as we're about to check. Definitely get one more route done out of this. It was really weird. You had Northampton, but Buckby went invisible, and then somehow you fixed it. But loads of bridges don't exist. Yay! Oh, I think it's starting to rain now. So yeah, tomorrow night I'm going to be playing the campaign for Battlefield 6. Hollow Wight 22 single-handedly one of Rivet's best products. Yeah. Although I still think the audio for the 484 is too loud. And I do quite like to speed. It's alright at the start and then gets a bit shit. I don't know, they probably ran out of ideas. On 70 TT open in Hentis chat. The Call of Duty cycle. Yes, Manchester Airport, also the 323 and the Voyager. Birmingham Cross City has the Voyager. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Highly, by the way. I'm trying to think what else. We've got to wait until 12:26. Oh yeah, so yeah. Let's shut the doors and sod off in a minute. I'm so speeding. Oh, I find it hard to swallow now. Only a month or so, hopefully, until this will be available to play on GWE. Yeah. Now you hear the people moaning because of all the details of all the stuff that you need for it to come out, for the extra layers. You hear people moaning because they don't have it, and the stuff should be made free or something. But this is why I always buy all the stuff, or when I used to buy all the stuff, because it will over time. Bradley, over time it will eventually start populating the newer routes, which it has done. it's raining now. That was only 35 minutes late. Smallbrook Junction is next. That's what she said. Tap, tap, tap. So 41% on the old Birmingham to Crewe. What route do I play first? So basically 41% Birmingham Crewe, 10% Dresden Riesa, West Somerset Railway 31%, Peak Forest 17%. So that's the first route to drive on Saturday's route Lucky Dip. No, viewers vote the route. Safe to say, if they did update, they didn't fix for any angle. Safe to say, if they did update it, they didn't fix anything. How far are we out? Oh, we're good. What the fuck's going on here? Yeah. Sorry, texting. Oh, it's blown a bit blown a bit of a hoolie out there now. Everybody expects a ding on their phone when I send that. Right. No, it's only me. £20 mph. Let's go. I've got the Wrath of Khan to finish watching at some point tonight, which I will do. Oh, you dumbass, you just hit the lamppost. What a fucking dumbass. Yeah, it's not as if it's like inconspicuous, mate. Ride Esplanade, isn't it? Oh, I hate this bit. One more station stop after this, and then we go on to our final route. This route with the top full mob looks awesome. Oh, cool. The strange times they give. 12:39 and 28 seconds. I'll definitely be having a good night's sleep tonight. Oh. Actually, going to see what one of the films I recorded is next. When I had Out for Justice on my digital recorder, but I'll probably end up watching something else after that. Just lay down on the sofa and probably fall asleep. Oh. And as we just put it into Rye Pierhead, which is our final destination. Just remembered. It is, it should be those, and then the next destination should be Shackling. Lock doors, bolt your uncle, fanny's your aunt, stick the DRA on, which is that one there. $8,450. Look at that. Main menu, right. Okay. So, what will this route be? Let's have a look. Someone type stop in the chat, please. Ooh, Bratty says stop. Let's see what we got. Oh, cool. We have some Tees Valley tonight. Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully, put 710 over to TSC. Then you can have a look at making Abbey Wood to Paddington route. Nice. So for the fifth and final route, we are running on Tees Valley. These are all going to be TT. So it's not bad route, actually. Not bad selection. We've had Blackpool, Ormskirk, Long Island Railroad, the original, East Coastway, Isle of Wight 2022, and Tees Valley. He was in Abbey Wood yesterday. Oh, for God's sake, Bradley. I'm sure she would appreciate that you're letting everyone know where you were yesterday. Oh dear. The Lizzie Line station. Oh, okay. Right. How are we going to do this? We're not. Oh, wow. What do we do? It's got to be a 31. No freight. That's a bugger. So that we're going to take some. I want to do this one again. 6 Echo 33 TGR to Eastgate. We are going to do it. Dynamic weather and all. Oh, uncoupled 20 vehicles. Put the headlights on, put the AWS on. Put the key in. And take the brakes off. Oh God, I do apologise. Come on. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, it's just a bit fast. I had a spam call from Huddersfield the other day. Don't know who it was. It's actually in the live stream. Where are we going? He was there for that. Yeah, weird. Life is full of weirdos. should have a clear run back. Let's go via. Shit. Hello. Sorry, I don't know what happened, but I don't know how come the mute button came on. How long have I been muted? Oh, 'cause since I coughed. I know that. I was coughing, yeah, and I muted it, and I forgot to unmute it. Yeah, sorry. I'm falling asleep, guys. Sorry. That's what I'd saved it for. About 3 minutes. Yeah, sorry. Oh, damn, sorry. Yeah, I'm falling asleep. And yeah, I'm. I don't want to have that shoved in my face. And I don't want to fall asleep, start snoring because it's embarrassing, and they will bloody keep shoving it in my face, and I'm just like only getting over this next lot. And I didn't mute it because I was snoring. I wasn't but I'm falling asleep here. I'm getting really really tired. So yeah, what I will do, I will play this one through at some point. As you can see, Birmingham Crewe has got the old nod, so that's the first route we will play on Saturday. It's just usually the first day back after 3 days off that I'm getting really really tired because I was in the middle of saying that Sunday I was like walking home. I was literally dead to the world Sunday. I was so tired. I got home, literally had a bath, just cooled off. Hour later, I was okay. Yeah, so that's hopefully Saturday I'll be fine. It'll be 2 days in there. Well, that'll be the third day in. So yeah. But anyway, guys, no, I will leave this here tonight. We've had 4 and a bit routes. So we start off on Saturday with Birmingham Crewe on the West Coast Main Line, and then the choice is up to you out of the 4 that I pick for each round. So yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a short one. I'm falling asleep, and you don't want to hear me snoring or talking in my sleep, and spadding as well. And I don't really want to be doing it because it's embarrassing. So yeah, I will speak to you guys later. There's no members only stream this week. It's now the second week in November, which I think is the 16th. I think 14th, 15th, something like that on a Sunday. Yeah. Let me just have a quick look. So the next one it's usually the second and third week, isn't it? So it'll be the 14th and the 21st of November will be the next live ones. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all very much. I will see you on Saturday night. I should be okay, unless I've completely lost my voice and spreading the lurgy all around. So have a nice few days, guys. I will be a little bit more active tomorrow afternoon, I think, and tomorrow evening on Discord. Obviously, usually between the 9 and 1 during the daytime when I'm working, I won't be active because I'm not really supposed to be using the phone. So yeah, but anyway, guys, thank you all very much. Apologies for the mute situation and everything, and I will see you on Saturday. So take it easy and have fun. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.